My check 1 2 1 2. My check 1 2 1 2. There's a crazy delay. All right, folks. My check 1 2 1 2. My check 1 2 1. Check 1. Crazy. Give me something on your end.
Pixel check.
Give me something on your end.
Pixel check.
You good with that? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another MTI Cast. I go by HT. I don't even know what the camera's at today. HT, Mr. Olives, or Jesus, depending how well or how close you get to me. And shout out to whoever's clicking on this, whoever got the notification, like and share. Hopefully everybody's having a good week this far. Tomorrow, Friday. So hopefully everybody's good, healthy, staying on top of their shit, all that good shit. Shout out to everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. You already know how this goes. And today is just I and Osvaldo. How you doing, Osvaldo? Move the gator over here, please. Got
The sports drink.
the sports drink. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. No free promo around.
Members mark. Sports drink.
Maybe they get a little promo. How you doing, though, Osvaldo, with your sports drink, your generic sports drink?
It's pretty sporty.
You feel sporty in here?
Quite a punch.
Oh, yeah, it does it now. So how you been, Osvaldo? You haven't been on camera since the Nugget Challenge.
It's been that long?
Yeah, after that, we didn't do one that next week, and then I did the solo one.
That is true.
And then now we are here. How do you feel about the chicken nugget thing we attempted?
I think it was a fail.
No, we definitely did not.
We didn't.
We did not conquer that challenge.
Mm-mm.
That wasn't a thing.
I was trying to go the 24-hour challenge.
Is that why you were eating so? What the fuck happened to this iPad? Is that why you were eating so
Slow? Yeah.
slow? You're back here like a fucking middle-aged man at a quinceañera trying to go home, but doesn't know how to tell his kids and wife that he wants to go home. You're back here just like this. Yeah, that whole. But what do you think about it?
I think it was a success.
I think it worked. You know, I got some uncalled feedback for it. I was like, well, if you're bringing it up,
Uncalled?
well, I didn't ask for it. I didn't that wasn't on my.
Was it unwanted?
No, it was wanted, but I didn't bring it up.
Oh,
It got
okay.
brought up on its own. Do you have a favorite memory so far since we started this fucking space?
Favorite memory in this space?
Yeah, in the studio. Because I was trying to think of one. When you know which one it is, when me and Katsinsila first were trying to figure out his stream in this room, when everything was bearish. I have a bunch of footage on my phone.
You guys did like a live stream, no?
Yeah. No shit, Osvaldo. But those first shots, for some reason I like that. Got to do like a mini film, mini documentary. You got one? The pumpkin one was cool. I feel like
Pumpkin one?
you guys had the most fun. Oh no, the chicken nugget was. I forgot we did the fucking Korean fried chicken.
Yeah.
I forgot about that joint. Where's that joint at, bruh? Forgot we did that whole thing. I was trying to think. Wait, chicken nuggets is not the only one we've done. Yeah, I was trying to think. Cool moment we had in here. And when Katsila's stream started getting good, when it started popping off, I remember those.
It's still popping off.
It's killing it. It's like, shout out to Katsila. Goes like and subscribe, yeah. He's killing it. He's like 1,200 views a stream now. Wait, who knows how many?
Very, very strong views.
He's killing it, man.
I would say one of my favorites would be Um, I think we were talking about. I forgot what we were talking about. I think it was just me, you. I forgot who else was in there.
What the fuck were we talking about?
I also forgot what we were talking about.
So why is that your favorite memory? You good? You got an emergency? Double check, bro.
Yeah, very important message right now.
Don't read it.
I can read it. It's fine.
Don't read it. I actually don't want to.
The viewers deserve to know. Sir, was good for you, you. I don't know what you're trying to say.
What the fuck is going on your phone right now?
But all I can say is whatever time.
Oh, gotcha. I know what you're crazy as is saying. Well,
what am I saying?
That's not a good time to tell you. You're gonna show up after everything's already into the new space. You're gonna show for the housewarming party. That's if they tell Osvaldo if you're not direct with Osvaldo, he's just gonna show up late or not come.
So I'm saying it live right now. Anytime,
son.
Anytime.
You let him know. He will be your slave for the day. But yeah.
What time are you planning to be a slave?
I don't know about that, but if I could help in afternoon vibes, I would definitely be there for a little bit.
So you would like to help as a slave in the afternoon?
Not my words, but as a helping hand for a friend, definitely in the afternoon if I can. So what was do you have? I doubt you have a favorite memory.
Oh yeah, going back. I forgot exactly what we were talking about, but it was a very laughable moment.
Yeah, I forgot. We've had a couple of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, it was good. It was good, But yeah, it's time to go, bro. Time to set this shit on fire and wrap it up, B.
Where are you going?
For now, we're gonna be autonomous.
Do you have to leave right now?
Maybe no, not right now. Maybe in a week.
But didn't you say tomorrow afternoon?
No, not for that though. To say goodbye to the space, man. It's time to go.
Are we not moving it tomorrow afternoon?
Not this. I gotta. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. There's a lot of shit going on church, anyways. But it's good, man. It was. I probably talk about it later on, but it was. I don't regret it at all. At all. I feel like we completed mission 1. Now it's to get got to see like popping, bro. And we did.
It does feel like a space, a developer space.
Yeah, I think we worked with what we had, and we made the best of it, and we shot. Like, I think it was a good takeoff point for what is to come in the future and what facilities is to come to have, as far as being able to create. But it was cool. Probably gonna do 2 more coffee shows out of here. Oh yeah, go check out the pour over series, ladies and gentlemen. Over here, we love coffee, but not Osvaldo because he's scared of psychoactive substances. But go check out my pour over series. Yeah, 2 more episodes.
It's basically drug content.
Oh yeah, is that what it is? Is that when you view your friend giving his heart out on these coffee?
It's paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia is wild, man. Get your federal ass out of my fucking face. Paraphernalia is crazy. What kind of facility would you have? Like if you got to that point where you wanted to acquire a space and make it, I don't know, your dungeon, your science.
What type of facility would you?
Your science lab.
A science lab. What type of science are we doing?
Whatever you want, bro. What can you do? And we will build. You want to do some anti-gravity shit? You want to blow up some shit? You want to play with particles? What do you want to do? That'd be cool to help design that type of environment. Like, imagine designing the the shit in Switzerland, the particle reactor.
Oh yeah.
It'd be cool to design because everything has to be 100% functional into the speed, but you could still just working within that space of that confinement still make it look. Because the collider is actually a collider.
Yeah, the Hadron Collider.
Yeah, in Switzerland, because it looks cool. That's when math comes to life and it's just naturally pleasing. Because I'm sure they didn't think about aesthetically anything. I'm sure they probably thought about it has to be in this position because it's going to do this. It's going to get this type of high. We're going to have to manage this level of power. So it has to be at this point underground. Everything was functional. But if you look at, like, have you seen, of course you've seen photos, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still so aesthetically pleasing.
It's a round.
Yeah. Boy, it's underground.
It's a round
too.
containment.
Yeah. It's like an Iron Man.
Just goes in circles.
Yeah. So, yes, I never thought about that. If you just follow the math and let it create whatever it needs to create. Because I think it looks cool.
I think that's the beauty of science, where you can create an environment based on the needs of that science.
Yeah, right. That is.
So, like in this space, it's tailored to our needs of our scientific exploration. So in this office, in this space, we have speakers, we have lights, we have pictures.
Is that the science
we
we
have
do?
Jerseys.
Is that the science we do?
It's the research we do.
The research we do. I like that. MTI is the research company. That's crazy. MTI Research. MTI Research. So what kind of environment would you build for yourself?
I would want to build some type of environment like this, some inviting environment where we can, again, we have all the resources here. We have pictures to look at. We have sound to listen to. We have objects to pick up. Using our five senses is what I would want to have, some type of environment.
So if I walked in your personal living space right now, would it be a space that is that to you?
No.
How would you describe your space that you live in?
In my personal space, I actually don't have any handles on anything, so it's very hands free, as opposed to here where it's very hands on.
So your environment's hands free.
Mm-hmm.
So how the fuck you opening doors over there, bro? You got fucking RFDI chips in your wrist or something?
Well, it's mostly physics based.
Oh, so it's like a crevice, right? Where you slide your hand, not knowing what you're gonna get out of that hand. Right?
Yeah, it's just a mystery every time.
Is that why you never make it on time? You're always surprised. There's always something new going on in there. But yeah, no, it's good though. I'll probably speak about it more later after we're out of here. But I don't regret it. Mission completed. And the next one's going to be better, more scalable, more awesome.
Yeah, like it's full of life, basically. Like we have a plant over there.
We definitely do.
It's a real plant.
You like plants, don't you?
Yeah.
Can you keep a plant alive?
A succulent.
Yeah, everybody can. If you can't keep a second in life, Jesus, you're dead inside. Can't even keep a second. How many seconds do you have in your hands-free environment?
I have like 3 of them.
3 of them?
Mm-hmm. They've survived.
Do you think you're doing better within yourself more than you were 3 or 4 years ago?
That's a very deep and insightful question.
Oh, you telling me what kind of questions I'm asking? Is that what we're doing here? Answer the fucking question.
So,
respectfully.
Again, respectfully to answer that question.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting, ho.
We would kind of have to take a look back.
Well, let's take a look back.
At the history.
Do you feel like you've improved yourself from what you were 3 years, 4 years ago? Do you feel that, or
Of course, we want to be objective when we take a look at
No,
the
we're
history.
not. We're not speaking objectively. This is your history. There's no objectivity here. It's your history.
Of course, but with my history, it can be very biased.
Well,
and
try to either be biased or try to give me the unbiased take.
again, in this space, in this scientific space, I don't think there's any time for any biased approach.
Then let's go the unbiased approach, Osvaldo. You. This is your domain. Whatever you want to do. So, have you improved? Do you think you've become better?
So, what would be the benchmark of good versus bad? Everyone has a different definition of what is good and bad.
It's objectively.
Of course.
That's why I'm asking you. Because if I tell you anything, I'm only going to mirror what I feel.
Yeah, but I'm going to be
at.
mirroring your bias.
That's what I meant. This is a question. That's why I'm not saying nothing else. That's for you to answer. That's for you to tell me. You set the boundaries of this conversation right now.
Thank you.
You tell me where I need to stop so I don't stop.
Thank you.
And run that fucking stop sign and flip you off. Okay? So have you improved?
I think in the past 36 months, I think there has been some type of gradual increase.
Gradual increase. Is that's the words you wanna say?
A gradual increase in possibly productivity, gradual increase.
Oh, Camilo's gonna love this. Go ahead.
Gradual increase in time management.
Okay.
Gradual increase in just life in general.
Would you say you are proud?
The levels of accountability or proudness, I would say, have risen a minuscule amount, but they still hold over the previous accounts.
Okay. All right. I didn't know we were writing a fucking autobiography here. Do you believe that? Like, do you believe exactly what you said? Do you believe that you have improved? Is it good enough for you to acknowledge it within yourself?
I think it's always good to look back and be proud of what you've done. Again, they have been your actions, so you kind of have to take accountability for your actions and kind of understand that you are taking a step forward. You are living day to day, taking steps forward, literally and metaphorically. So those steps count for something.
So as you delicately explain your improvement, because we have to walk on eggshells when we talk about Osvaldo. Jesus. Is there anything that you can do now that you couldn't do then?
I would say yes. I think.
And what it is, be specific for the audience, please.
Of course. So I would say 3 years ago, I was not in the best of places, physically wise.
Okay.
I was not in a very good environment. But since then, there has been a new environment, a new physical place that I have been able to explore around. And I feel like that's one of the proudest achievements I've had, I would say. Being in that space has, I would say, really allowed me to, again, be more hands-on.
He's a handsy one, as you guys can tell. But it's not about me, it's about Osvaldo today. What limitations have you brought with you from 3 years ago that you haven't let go of?
The limitations, I would say, have been... So that space I'm talking about, it's been confined.
Okay.
It's been confined. It has been a very good exploration phase. Again, this physical stage is all around us. You could even say it's on the camera right now. But the limitation was there was no expansion of it. And I feel like in the future, that's where we're going. It could possibly be, and you could possibly even see it in the next possible new live streams. where the space is physically bigger, possibly.
You see this guy? He's a shooter. This guy, it's just like he's that guy in the movies that comes into the restaurant with the newspaper, and the shit is on there, and you think you're having a nice breakfast with him, right? A deep conversation among friends, and this motherfucker the whole time you just shooting at your knees every time, and you try to stand up, and you notice a bloody, sieged thing coming from your knee. You're like, what the fuck? I feel it though. I feel it. That's good defense right there. I got you. You are an athlete, a mental athlete for sure. That was pretty good. I give you props for that. Don't ever say I didn't try to be serious with you on this camera, man. But you're a grown man. You can do as you please. But what I would say is, I've noticed improvement across the board with you in any environment, I would say, beyond this one, right? And I do think, and we got to do this on camera because you're going to listen one way or another. We're going to record this so it doesn't go forgotten. I think you do have, not all of them, but you brought certain limitations that still need some letting go of, right? You need, like I told you off mic, you need to free yourself from your egotistic parameters. No, you know why I'm laughing? Because I'm doing this on camera. That's why I'm mainly laughing. Not because I don't mean what I just said. But, yeah, what do you think about that?
I think you're right. I think you're 100% right. Nothing to argue about.
Until the camera's off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fucking get fucked up in here. Somebody come help me. Lala's a savage, bro. Because he just plays nice. But you were saying, sir.
Again, I would agree. I have brought some limitations to the table, but that's why we're getting new tables.
We getting new tables. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Once we are able to achieve those new levels, again, the tables are just a base format. We can build on top of those tables.
We definitely can.
So, again, like you mentioned, confined to this space, yes, I would say, yeah. But we move on to redder pastures. This red, right?
Get the fuck out of here with that shit, Osvaldo. This ain't no fucking college presentation, bitch. But I feel you, though. So, speaking of limitations into the future, what are we thinking about the Prelude? What limitations has the Prelude brought with it?
Do you know what Prelude means?
I don't. Put me on. Educate me, sir. What does Prelude mean?
Have you ever watched
Honda Prelude, by the way?
Have you ever watched the Prelude to something?
Oh, that kind of. Oh, I definitely know. I love that Prelude. That's my favorite type of Prelude, actually. But I didn't know it was reference to that. It was, so it's basically a middle ground, right?
Not kind of, yeah. So have you ever seen the Prelude to Fast and Furious?
I have. Isn't that what Tokyo Drift was?
Not necessarily. So the Prelude, well, I guess Prelude to
it's like
Too Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Brian uses a 3000 GT. It's not part of the movie, but it's kind of like, it gives you a preview.
Side mission vibe.
Yeah, preview into the next chapter.
What's next? So what limitations you think that the Prelude brought with them?
So again, the Prelude right now is the upcoming chapters.
The upcoming chapters?
The upcoming chapters to Honda. So I think what they have been trying to do is trying to make it more hybridization.
Okay.
As opposed to here where it's...
Oh yeah, you're muffed. I know what you're saying. Keep going. Keep talking.
So hybridization could be a benefit and a downfall.
Yeah.
So it all depends on how it's executed. The execution can bring enjoyment or kind of lifelessness.
So is that what you're thinking of the Prelude right now?
It depends.
Because you've been a religious nut about the manual engine, i.e. limitations this man continues to carry into his future. Because I would say I see the Prelude. I'm not mad at the design. It's a nostalgia thing too, because I remember the original Preludes with the rectangle back and the circle lights, 2 door joints. I seen one the other day actually. It was silver. But if I have to lose the manual transmission, I'm okay. I'm still gonna get the speed. It's gonna be fake engine sounds like the rest of the world, but it wouldn't limit me because it's not a manual transmission.
Of course, a lot of new sports cars are, again, automatic only, super fast, pretty enjoyable. But you get more of a direct connection to the machine through a manual transmission.
No, well, yeah, that's a fact. I'm with you. I share the same love.
You become one
with the vehicle.
Yeah. Your shifts are able to. You yourself are pushing the machine to shift.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. So what is that, an ego thing? Like, do we always have to be one to believe it that you can use a machine to those respective levels?
It's a bit more control. Like, you can go to.
You said it, buddy. It's control. See, I got you. We're going to do this all day today.
You can go from first to third, first to fourth.
Of course. Gear. Of course.
On an automatic transmission, of course, you can.
You're still going 1 to 2.
Yeah.
But you don't see it and you're not doing it.
But you have to go to 1, 2, 3, and then 4.
Okay.
We're cutting out the fat with a manual transmission, as a philosopher would say.
We're cutting out the fat. He brought that shit out. So, to you, the Prelude's limitation is they're not giving us a manual transmission.
Not currently. Again, we haven't driven it yet, so I would say they have a new S Plus mode.
Yeah, I did read a little bit about that. That's supposed to be like the EV Type R vibes.
So yeah, it's supposed to simulate gear changes, so you can feel the car going, because the other engine option is a CVT.
Yeah,
everyone hates CVTs because basically there's no gears. The car just goes and goes and goes and goes.
Like almost doesn't even have a gear.
Yeah, well, it doesn't basically. Yeah. So what manufacturers have done is artificially made you feel like it's shifting gears, because a lot of people thought it was so weird that it wasn't shifting gears. So now EVs are exactly the same thing. There is no gear shifts. It just goes and goes and goes. Yeah. So this hybrid setup kind of works the same way. Right. They even call it an eCVT because it can directly go on just getting faster and faster. So that Sport Plus thing option is just for you to feel that it's shifting, even though it's not really shifting.
No, I'm with you, but I don't know. The Prelude's too beautiful just to like not. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna make a lower end model, because I'm sure it's probably gonna start like at 35 up for that, especially since it's an EV. Probably gonna be at 45 best.
And it's gonna be using Type R suspension.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but the design's nice. I understand why they're cutting off the SI and the rest of the other lineup.
Yeah. So they're basically, again, currently, it looks like it's the middle ground between an older Civic SI coupe and the new in a Type R.
Yeah, because it has like that. The back is Type R-ish, and then we're still Civic-y, I guess.
Yeah, it's still Civic-y. It still has it has the Civic Type R suspension or brakes. But it does use a regular Civic engine, hybrid engine.
So, because we know, like, on the other SUVs that Honda is either an electric or hybrid. Well, an electric, I would say. I'm not gonna say the hybrid. So does Honda own their hybrid shit?
I think they're hybrid shit, yes.
But
So-
the full electric, no.
No.
Right?
So they've been doing hybrids a long time ago. They had the CRZ.
Yeah,
the
that's
Honda
true.
CRZ.
Yes, that the one with the little shit
Yeah.
on the wheels
Yeah.
that like looks like a van.
Yeah.
I remember that.
A hatchback. It's super cool. It's hybrid.
You
and
still see it.
manual transmission. But it wasn't strong enough. So people
Like
didn't-
power?
Yeah.
Is that why people it didn't?
Yeah,
it
that's
like
why they
died
didn't
off.
hit. It wasn't strong enough. It wasn't powerful enough. So with this new Prelude, people were hoping it could still have a manual transmission since Honda did it before. But the difference here
Wait,
is
that hatchback had a manual transmission.
Mhm.
Get the fuck out of here!
It had a manual transmission.
And it was a
It
hybrid.
was a hybrid,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
but it was more of a hybrid assist than a
Mm.
true hybrid.
So it was just like eco mode
Yeah.
more than anything.
hmm
It was manual with an eco mode, basically.
hmm
Oh, okay. Then I
So,
didn't know that then.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so like the new hybrids are actually using electric power.
Okay.
That's why they're kind of on the faster side. Again, closer to electric cars that are
Mhm.
full electric power.
Yeah, it says Honda definitely owns their hybrid
Yeah,
technology.
the technology, yeah. But their full electric range,
As far as we know, it's Chevy's, right?
they haven't,
GM,
they might be developing it, but
they don't have it.
not for mass production currently.
So, are you biting on the Prelude? Because I love how it looks, and it is a little bit of the nostalgia. No, I was looking up if Honda owned their thing. I like it. I love the design. Kind of, it's a good mix of things, right? Who knows what the inside's gonna look? Because it does have to be futuristic if we're going for the whole
The
hybrid.
inside is looking to look like a regular
Honda,
Honda, yeah.
yeah,
Just with a Sports Plus button.
that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not touching it because it's not a. You're not ready to let go of the manual.
I'll test drive it because one of the other things is that, have you heard of the Hyundai N,
Hyundai and yeah.
the Ioniq?
Mm-hmm.
So those are full electric, 100% electric, but they do have a mode that you could basically have a car sound and simulated shifts.
Oh, so you want that?
So
You would want that for the hybrid, at least
kinda, so
customize engine sounds and revs.
a little bit. So again, this is a super one of a kind vehicle, super expensive too. But everyone initially was hating on it because everyone hates fake engine noise. Everyone hates
Do
the
you hate fake engine noise?
kinda. It depends if it's subtle.
Yeah, if it's like ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm at the red light and this shit's making
Yeah.
all this extra shit, I'm like, nah, relax.
Yeah. So
I don't mind it though. It is what it is.
again, people were hating on it because it had the fake shifts, like the CVTs that are also using fake shifts.
Mhm.
So everyone was like, "This is going to be horrible," but then everyone test drove it, and what it actually simulated
Mhm.
was like a video game.
I actually don't mind that at all.
Yeah, so people actually were saying that it's actually really good, and it acts highly like a combustion engine. So you could even stall the engine.
Mm.
You could even make it die, basically.
Gotcha.
So you could, like, if you don't shift correctly
yeah,
with the pedal shifters, like you could basically,
stall out.
stall out, over rev,
That's
even
fun.
though it doesn't have an engine.
But it's giving you the simulated version of said stall out
Yeah.
or over revving.
Mhm.
Over revving is fucking scary, bro. Fucking.
So again, it has all those capabilities, and everyone is liking it.
Yeah.
So I could see Honda doing something similar, where currently, again, it does have an engine, but
And it's still gonna have the typical Honda 2.8, right?
Yeah, the
The
2.0.
boxing,
Yeah.
the 2.0.
So it's still an engine. So I could see them making it sporty,
No,
basically.
what the
Basically.
photos we've seen so
Yeah.
far, it looks like that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a RSI combo of things.
Which
It's
again,
still like a hatchback.
it's not horrible, but it's not gonna reach. I would say not gonna reach Type R levels of.
But what if with the EV it does, just not in the natural way we would want it to.
Of course, I think at that point it's just gonna be faster. It's just gonna be
A remote control car,
It's just gonna be supercar fast levels,
McLaren,
which is still fast.
You don't respect a McLaren?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Because I mean, isn't half of that shit like it's all? But I
But
mean,
not
it still
even
has
that.
an engine though, and it still has really their technology is really cool on the EV side.
Actually, I would say it's more EV fast. It's more like
yeah, it's not a car.
Yeah, like
McLaren, you're buying a fucking EV or electric, full electric.
So again, that Prelude
Hydrogen
fast is just gonna be an EV fast.
But so EV fast, you don't count it.
People do like it, but the enjoyment goes down.
You think so?
Though? People have mentioned it. I haven't had.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had that experience yet.
But you do get pushed back into your seat. You do get that experience, but that's about it. Like afterwards, like after you get that push, like it's just done.
But you'll probably just care if you're a car guy. But like if you're just like a regular person, you've kind of been pushed into that already with just the regular cars that you're driving with the fixed sound.
Yeah, like it's kind of like a roller coaster ride initially. Like you like it because it's going to be fun,
right?
That first time, and then every once in a while you can just step on it and get that same feeling.
Yeah. Okay. So, not enough for you to get out there and become a Prelude owner. Well, I guess it's not fair until you actually drive it, but
yeah, I think.
I love the design.
As a regular commuter, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I love the design. And if they're gonna start taking away all the other shit, like we gotta bite on something before we don't get nothing.
Because the other thing that was coming up on the Honda side was they were basically saying, because people were requesting like, oh, like what are you gonna make a Type R version? And they were like, well, Type R is not constrained to an engine. So basically what they were trying to say is that
they're futurizing what Type R means.
Yeah. So Type R,
if that's a word, I don't know.
Yeah, because again, Type R is supposed to be the enjoyment of driving.
Yeah, the true enjoyment.
So currently they're testing the waters to see if an EV or hybrid setup can match those levels of enjoyment from a Type R.
If I think about it, if they give you like the safety of when you're pushing those kind of cars like that, or you're hitting like a curve on the highway and you just feel safe in the cabin and just the car feels stable, I feel like if the EV could probably do it in a better way, then yeah, because regardless of the EV, you still feel mass against the said moving vehicle, right? And to me, what I think Honda does is that when you're in that cabin and you're going those speeds and you're hitting those curves, like you feel safe in the cabin. It gives you feel the stability is there where you want to even stepping on it more. She really does. I feel like if they give us that in the Prelude, I'm not mad at it. Like that kind of stability, safe. So like like you're good.
I could see that. Again, another thing that the Honda said was like Type R used to be naturally aspirated, so no turbo. And when they switched over to turbo, they were criticized because they're using a turbo. It's not naturally aspirated anymore.
Wasn't that ended up being more healthy for the long term?
Kind of. Again, you do have a bunch more power.
No,
with a turbo.
But like, wasn't it like better for like the health of the long term of the stability
with the turbo?
Yeah, from the natural aspirated to the turbo?
Kinda, but I don't think it was a huge factor
Okay.
in that. But again, a turbo and naturally aspirated, I would say, are closer together than right out going to EV.
Well, yeah, because natural aspirated is just still a turbo. It's just the mechanism where you're getting the power from. It's a little
So natural aspirated means no turbo.
Yeah. It's just whatever the engine
Yeah,
has. You're using that power 100%.
Yeah.
And then the turbo is an add-on on top of the engine power.
Yeah. So I would say that there really isn't much of a difference. So people, of course, love Type R. You have
I don't. I have an Accord.
Cord Type R.
Don't dare yourself. Don't hurt yourself on camera. So I will throw this hand and slap you with it. No, I have an Accord, but yeah, a Honda of set.
You have a Honda.
Yes.
And again, so I would say since you have that Honda Accord, you know the Honda platform.
Yes, at least to a lesser degree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I remember that one time you let me drive the Accord.
Yes.
The Honda. It was pretty smooth.
Yeah, even on that, like that year of that car, like it's still nice.
So you can apply that to a Type R.
I guess that's a far stretch.
Yeah, but again, it's still so a similar comparison, kind of.
Okay, as you were saying.
But again, that's where I was going. Where the Type R means something. The platform means something. The enjoyment means something.
Now I would imagine that they're not, like I said, I would imagine they're not just selling you a quote unquote fast car. They're selling you like a whole thing, a whole feeling, right? Like I would imagine, because it's just, yeah, because like you're the one who told me if like fucking UK turns down the Type R's or the other Civics, we're probably most likely the same thing is gonna happen to us, right? Like that's crazy. You're not gonna be able to purchase that, like, because to me, and I'm sure it's something very Japanese, but at the same time, to me, that feels like after like the American whole muscle shit, and we don't believe in American cars anyways. I guess the Corvette. I've never driven the newer Corvettes, but maybe there's something to say there. Or, shout out to my Camaro and Charger people, because they're out there too. I guess I've never been in either of those vehicles, but I don't like American shit like that. But, like, to me, that's even some American shit. Like, for shit just to feel, like, for you to feel the road, like, if you fuck up a shift, if, like, to feel it, to feel like the heat of the exhaust, how serious that engine is. Because as soon as you like standing behind the exhaust, like you're like, oh shit, it's hot. Like to see it, like to even see like the little black burns on the exhaust. Like I feel like that's a very, I don't know, very like, feet to ground, strap your boots up type vibes. You know what I mean? But that's what I imagine. I don't know. You gotta ask those people that actually drive those vehicles. But I'm glad. I don't mind it. As long as we don't lose the bodies, put whatever you want under the hood.
You wouldn't want to get a Type R?
Maybe. I haven't even thought about it. But you hear that motorcycle? It sounded close and far at the same time, bro. Fucking paranoid.
Because again, you have the Accord, so wouldn't you want to step it up and maybe get a Type R?
Maybe in the future, man. Maybe a yellow one would be nice. I was looking at the shorts. Oh, fuck those. Bro, that's Pikachu right there, bro. That's Pikachu in a fucking car. That shit is so beautiful. Maybe a yellow one in the future.
That was a final
yellow one
edition.
Would be sick as fuck. Huh?
That was a final edition, I think.
Of that body, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's so rare.
Of the FK8.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, those I before I ended up fucking learning that Mexico had a second black president. That's how I was doom scrolling on fucking yellow Type R's. Closed. All right, but I like it as long as they keep the body and and I'm not too much of a fan of nostalgia like that, but we got to keep the sports bodies because all these like electronic cars, futuristic cars, there's some shitty designs out there across the board. They're not, I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're designing them because we're going to end up on Mars with them, or the like, you know, an unsung hero, I would say, and it's not even a fast car. The new Prius, I'm not mad at them as far as that futuristic look and how they look. They're getting the future shit off, right? And then but anyways, I don't know. I can see you in a Prelude. You should get a Prelude. I feel like it would complement you well as well, though.
If they put a Type R engine and manual transmission, I would.
But it's not gonna happen though. That's like unless you do a swap. Like that's just it's just we're not like they're not selling manual transmission vehicles at this point.
I'll wait for another rumor.
Just go get a Porsche if we're gonna do that.
Yeah, at that point, that's very true.
Get a Porsche. Those motherfuckers are still manual.
They're
gonna stop too, right?
They wanted to, but they got a pushback.
Good.
So they're gonna keep going.
Because I still got to get there. So motherfuckers, keep it manual.
You're almost there. You're there with the Honda Accord.
I'm still so far away from it, man. Still so far away from it. Fuck you, by the way. But go ahead. So, what were you saying?
Your Accord has. I would say.
Can you stop putting my car on blast? Leave my little car alone, bro. Why is it?
I would again. One last point. I would say your Accord has good dynamics. I would say your Accord could possibly, with the modifications you've done,
I've done modifications.
Could match a Type R.
I think you're a really nice friend, but fuck no. Anyways, shout out to Honda. You know what I would want to actually do before we go on the last topic? I wouldn't mind designing my own Type R.
How would you design it?
It'd be yellow. I'll tell you that.
You wouldn't choose white?
Nah, yellow. It'd be yellow.
You wouldn't want championship white? The heritage color?
I don't know. I got to see it in person. I don't know how it looks like. But yellow.
It's like your white Accord. It's kind of...
My Accord's not white. See, now you just like put me on black. That's crazy. The Accord is not white.
It's
At least you didn't say the real color. Fuck, bro.
It's like a...
Let me finish. Don't interrupt while I'm speaking. Don't be rude. Que no te siento mamá. This motherfucker. Anyways. No. So yellow. But, because have you seen like Kith's BMWs? You know what Kith is, right?
Yeah.
The brand. So Kith got to make their own M4s. But I've seen other people make like their own version cars, like Eddie Bauer, but his thing was the interior.
Oh, the Explorers?
Yeah, and like like stuff like that. What would be like a good kind of like functional thing to add on to that platform that we know nothing of? But like, yeah, because I already like have the name and how I would design it. It would definitely be yellow because every time I watch those damn shorts, I like fall in love.
But a Type R.
Yeah, that platform.
Okay.
That platform.
Like, what color would the Brembos be?
They have to be red. I don't think, because I don't want to take away the car factor, what those type of cars are respected for. So I wouldn't go so much like I wouldn't not do the red interior. I would not do that stuff. I would leave that stuff alone. I was just trying to find something that's specific to like me. As far
Don't you have a red interior?
I do not. It's black. It's an Accord, bitch. Good try though.
No. Sorry, I got it confused with the Camry.
No, I don't.
The Camry has red seats.
I've never had a Camry in my life.
The TRD Camry? Oh no, that's Camilo's. No,
we're putting everybody on blast today. we just gonna fucking tell everybody. But you want to drop social security numbers too, bitch? You want to drop fucking?
No.
Yeah, I don't know what red interior you're thinking. Wait, your sister don't got a red interior? Then she's
no.
Okay. I don't know.
The SRTs have a red interior.
I wouldn't know, but I was thinking of like I don't know what it would be, but it'd be something. I wouldn't mess too much with it. It would still be car, but it'd have to. But I would want to design one. That'd be super cool to like be able to design your type. I like how Keith, I can't say it right now. Designed his own M4. His exclusive M4. But yeah, anyways, let's get off this Honda shit. Last question for you, sir. Can we teach passion? Is that possible? Is there any scientific thought to that? Can we teach passion? Can we download passion?
How did you learn it?
How did I learn it?
Yeah.
I didn't learn it. It just came to me.
What was your trigger event that created passion?
That's actually a good question. I don't know if you're being serious or not, but that's actually a really good question. The trigger was not feeling like you have a voice, or not feeling like people are listening to you, or not feeling like people, because of whatever reason, care to hear or listen to your words. So I made it a point that even if you ignore me, you're at least going to remember that loud kid that was trying to make a point, and with passion. And I've always kind of been performative. I always say, like, I would have ended up doing plays if not other things of life happening.
Well, this is a play.
This is definitely a play, and you forgot your fucking lines. But anyway, sorry. He pissing me off sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Because I always say, like, I would probably be in plays and shit, like, if, that time in my life went a little different. But I've always been performative, and I've never mind speaking in front of people or being in front of people. So, and when you're in front of people, you want to entice them to embrace you, and vice versa, for it to be like in continuity, for everything to be okay, for everybody to be satisfied. So I always seen it that way. I think from the performance level, because I've always like movies, plays, and shit like that. And when you feel like as soon as you start speaking, you're gonna get ignored, you're gonna put some, like, you're gonna make it a thing. Because even if you want to ignore what I got to say, you're gonna at least remember, because it was whatever. So I didn't learn it; it just came to me. Like, I don't. That's why I am asking the question. Like, can you teach passion? Like, can you invoke? I guess a better question would be, can you invoke or inspire passion out of somebody enough for them to find it and really be or explore it? Because, and we're not going to go into specifics of why this subject line came, because we're definitely not doing that, Osvaldo. I'm just letting you know right now. Look at me, I'm not doing that.
So how would you say that you got taught passion? What class did you take?
Oh, no. There's no.
What was the name of that teacher that invoked that passion?
Well, if we're gonna go from that way, I think not. There's been one or two teachers, and there's been other people outside of teaching or school, but just letting me be myself. If you let me be myself, you're probably gonna get a very passionate version of me. Now, when I have to be constrained, and we're playing this bullshit game, and I have to talk a certain way, and I have to sit a certain way, fuck you. You're probably not going to get a word from me. So, but again, you don't teach it. You find it.
Feel it.
You feel it. It comes to you. It's in you, right? It's not an outside source, right? Because besides the million different fucking difference between us and fishes, a fish just swims, right? He doesn't. It's not like, oh, you can't leave the fucking, what's the little water shit
The
called?
aquarium?
No. Bitch, you've been to the ocean, not the aquarium. The real aquarium. I forgot what it's called, but you know where fish.
The fish tank.
No, anyways, no. It's not like a fish doesn't get held back to go swim on its own. They just swim.
Like Finding Nemo?
Yeah, well, he had a bad flipper, but who are you in Nemo? If you had to see yourself in a character in Nemo,
The octopus.
the teacher?
No, the octopus.
Isn't that the teacher?
No, the octopus is from Finding Dory.
I said Finding Nemo. Why are you fucking throwing the third edition movie in here that nobody gives a fuck about? Shout out to Dorothy, though. She tried her best.
Dory's
She ended
cool.
up being an angry lesbian at the end.
Really?
You didn't watch that. You didn't watch the rest of the Dorothy.
Probably not, actually.
I was fucking with you. No, it's because the voice. Never mind.
So would you say that you were one of the you're against the notion of just keep swimming?
No, we're not doing that today. Fuck you, incoming. No, he's not even here, but he's taking that shot for you. No, well, back to the point. You can't, I don't think you can teach passion. You got to try to invoke it or inspire it. And maybe, as you were saying earlier, develop an environment. But you can't teach it. But you, like.
Can you awake it? Is it something that you have to wake up?
I think you can. But for some people.
Is it something like you kind of have to step out of something? Kind of like stepping out into the light?
It could be. But how do you inspire like a bunch of smart strangers?
Is that what you had to do? Did you have to step out?
Oh, I had definitely to step out. I had definitely to get the fuck out the box. But
was it a box or a closet?
No, that's none of those. I had to leave the house. Okay. No, because for me, it was before any degree or certification or or experience. That was the protection layer of my opinion, what I thought, of how I seen the world, my passion. The passion was like the period at the end of the sentence. Like, yes, I was 10, talking crazy like this, saying this, thinking this, but the passion, it was like this shield where, like, yeah, he's a little kid, but why does he have so much passion? When maybe, why does he think that, right? It was almost this, the only thing you can have when you decided to get into those conversations or those kind of thought process at that point. Like it was your main, like, you can't deny, you can say that everything I'm saying or thinking is wrong, but you can't deny the passion in me. And to a certain degree, it's still the same for me. No, it is. Because when I get passionate about something, or I literally express it with words, or I become animated physically, you can't deny me that. Regardless of how you feel about my opinion or my thinking or whatever subject matter, you could say I'm wrong or it's not real, but the passion's real. And that, for me, like I've told you before, I function based on intuition anyways and gut feeling. I feel out regardless of, and shout out to everybody how they function, but that's what has gotten me the farthest, and that's what keeps me curious. And especially now when I have to speak to certain people that just are scared to flex their brain a little bit, just imaginatively, at least,
or even ask questions.
Yeah, or for sake of conversation. Yeah, you might not believe what I'm saying or think that anything I'm saying is real or could be real, but that passion, you feel the passion, right? You think I'm playing? Like, you think I'm just saying these things to say these things? Or is there maybe the whole thing could be wrong, but maybe there is a part that is right that we can bring up and be like, oh, this is it.
You can feel heat.
Yeah, you can feel the energy. You feel it. We get in. We me and you privately have multiple discussion, from intellectual to personal to.
It's very heated.
No, it does.
It's steamy.
See, I'm not in those conversations. That's Camilo vibes right there. But what about you? What do you think? Can we invoke passion? Can you teach it? What is your opinion on this?
Passion, it depends too. Like, have you ever had a passion fruit?
Yes, I have. Oh, and go home. Go ahead.
No, I was actually making a point.
Well, I'm listening.
again, with passion fruit, I think it's kind of a harder hitting taste, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So same thing with whatever passion you have. It's a harder hitting idea or action.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just more in depth of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So again, whatever it is you are passionate about, you're able to go deeper into it. Not everyone's going to have that same passion. Not everyone's going to have that same heat.
Mm-hmm.
But each person can have their own heat in their own specific ways.
But that's it. So how do we get somebody to find that place in them? Because
Like,
I think that's it.
how do we light that fire?
Yeah. Or how do we get somebody to consistently go to the gym to have that physique?
Like, how do we turn them up?
How would you turn them up? You want to use these fucking zesty ass words on me right now. But the reason why I bring it up and why I'm making it a thing and more of a thing off camera and off mic, because we're not gonna go into that. That has to be the base of our education.
The heat?
No, like invoking and inspiring passion. Like, regardless of the discipline. Because I even think, well, I'm going to speak for myself. Passion helps me learn things better and faster. When I'm passionate about something, the processing in the nutrition I take from said data or information is faster and is better understood. Me personally, my brain's a little broken, so it might not be like that for everybody. But when I'm passionate, everything is easier. When I'm not passionate, I feel retarded.
Okay, but I wouldn't necessarily say it works all the time like that. You could be passionate about something that is hard.
It's not constant because it does get hard.
Like, let's say,
but there's moments, like moments where you'd be like, oh, okay, I could keep going. I could keep learning this.
Yeah.
I keep trying this.
Yeah, because I was going to say, like, your passion could be, let's pick a random thing, a podcaster. Your passion could be podcasting, but it's hard. You're not really going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy.
Mm-hmm.
But your passion keeps you going forward. You're going to keep doing it. You're going to build a space. You're going to expand your space. You're going to turn up the lights, turn down the lights sometimes if needed. So it's just a path forward.
Yeah, but even in that, what you explained, because of course at some point it will be hard in instances, but
you can't give up.
That makes it easier. Having a reason not to give up makes it easier.
Yeah, I would say over time it should get easier because again, it is your passion. You are learning into it. You are doing more for it. You're maybe you have, instead of one podcast, maybe you're doing a side podcast. Maybe you're doing a third podcast with a different cast.
You want to rap now? You want me to drop a beat for you there? Fucking, you're just fucking rapping today, huh? Fucking similes, metaphors, double entendres all over the place, bro. You good? You trying to get on the mic like that? That's how you feel today? What the fuck was that? That was wild. But and maybe there's many things to add to this list, but for now, passion is what me and you would appreciate as a naturally aspirated engine or adding a turbo to an engine.
How would you add a turbo to passion?
No, well, the turbo is passion.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
So, and like I said, we could probably add other things to this list. To me,
like a blow-off valve.
No, no, no. To me, an extremely intelligent person without passion doesn't mean anything. Like, yeah, you can pass the test, you can get the grade, you can hold the GPA, you can present. But after that, if there's no passion, what's the point of knowing? It's like having all the knowledge in the world but being poor.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? You just know things. Because knowing is when you're able to have better experience, but you have to provide funds for said experience to happen, right? So it's like what me and you would call like the car I have, of extremely normal, regular, degular car.
Yeah, seeing
Just
is
gets me
believing.
from A to B, right?
Yeah, of course. Currently, you do want something.
Don't tell me. Let it go, Osvaldo. Let it go. You heard the fucking message, and we're sticking to it. But what me and you would call a regular car,
Mm-hmm.
you don't like regular cars. You like top trim cars,
Of course.
and that's what to me passion is.
Yeah, like your Accord is a touring model.
So we just all right.
The
Yeah.
touring model is
We're
the
just
top of the
gonna-
line.
You want to give him the VIN number too while you're at it? This fucking guy. But if you're out there and you deem yourself an intelligent person,
But you got the heated seats. You got the navigation system.
it's broken.
You got the
infotainment system don't even work.
you got the upgraded speakers.
This guy, man, he's trying to get me robbed down in the streets, man. It's crazy. My fucked up Accord, man. Shout out to Accords, they're lovely. No, all I'm trying to say, if you deem yourself a smart person at whatever capacity or level, develop some damn passion or find it. Because, like, what brought up this conversation is just, to me personally, and like I said, it might be my passion. It's sad when you see a room full of intelligent people.
No passion.
Like, damn, son, that's what we did all this for. It's just like back when I used to drink soda, like, it's like
That was your passion.
no, it's like, you had it in the fridge, but then you're excited to open it, but it's just flat. You're like, fuck, I waited too long.
Yeah.
Gotta throw this shit away. It's just that type of sad. Intelligence without passion.
So you're gonna throw the whole group away?
I'm halfway there, buddy. Look who's all here today. Just you and me. Just you and me. No, I'm fucking with you. All right, Osvaldo. So we're going to get the fuck out of here too late because, my Accord, sometimes turns off on me.
It's that automatic transmission. I think
You know
it's a
what?
CVT.
Don't even worry about it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Osvaldo, for accompanying me today on today's show. Please like and subscribe. Please go check out the Coffee Pour Over series. Go show the shorts of, and me and Osvaldo got a vlog on the way for a coffee shop vlog. So I've been teasing it. It's worth the wait, trust me. Thank you so much. I go by, what's my name today? Oh, HT, Mr. Olives, or Jesus, depending how well or how close you can get to me. And that's Osvaldo.
Thank you.
And we're out.